Good morning. Call to order meeting for February 16th of the Wabash County Board of Commissioners. First on the agenda is review the minutes from February 2nd meeting.
Make a motion to approve the minutes as written.
Second. I have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same, motion carries 3-0. On new business, have resolution 2026-85-03, a resolution assigning tax sale certification to the town of LaFountain.
Am I doing that? So whenever a parcel goes through tax sale and isn't sold, the commissioners get the certificate. Whenever it's within a municipality, you can assign that certificate to the municipality as if it's the purchaser, and then they can go through the process to get ownership of the property. And so the county has to adopt the resolution, the municipality has to adopt an identical resolution, or pretty identical. And so this is just saying, if they do that and they want it, you can assign the certificate to them. And so this basically gives Tyler the authority to assign that certificate to the town.
Do we need to have, does this be the first reading where we have to have a second?
There, you don't need a second on
We
it.
don't need this, all right.
So we just need to make a motion.
Yes,
Motion for approval.
I'll second that.
So I have a motion and a second to approve resolution 2026-85-03. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those same, motion carries 3-0. Next on there is reappointment of the North Manchester Planning Commission, Dennis Ayers and Brian Brunn. I don't have those.
The town of North Manchester requested that you reappoint these two people to their plan commission.
I'll make the motion to reappoint the North Manchester Planning Commission,
Second.
Dennis Ayers and Brian Brunn.
I have a motion and a second to appoint Dennis Ayers and Brian Brunn to the North Manchester Planning Commission. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same. Motion carries 3-0. Next on there, a new business firewall quote to meet the Indiana Department of Child Service requirements for connectivity to the ISETS application.
Morning.
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 Okay, last week I received a call from Greg Overmeyer. He's the network technician with the Indiana Department of Child Services. And he was discussing the need that for us to upgrade our firewall hardware to accommodate the connectivity to the ISETS application for child support. So they would like to have this completed by the end of the year, the sooner the better. He said, since the state has initiated the need for this, that we are able to use 100% of the 40 incentive funds for the initial cost. But any ongoing purchases or maintenances after it's up and running, they're eligible for 15% 4D incentive funds to be used for that. And then the upgrades can be used for other non-4D purposes as well. That's why it's only 15%. So the quote I received from Intersect was for the firewall was $9,236.63. And then there was an additional $3,600 for the cost of the labor for installation of that.
What does ISET stand for?
Indiana State Child Support Enforcement.
And you said the first part is 100%, the 4D.
Yeah, we could take 100% out of the incentive funds that we have currently in Fund 8895, I believe. And then any ongoing maintenance issues or anything would be just 15% at that point of 40. So it actually helps the county too.
Yeah.
Do we need Mark to review this or? We're good.
It's the normal intersect quote.
If you wanna approve subject to my review, I can just take a look at it afterwards.
Make a motion to approve the $12,836.63 for intersect for the ISETs.
Second,
I have a motion, a second, approve the intersect contracts pending Mark's review. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those the same, motion carries 3-0.
Thank you.
I guess I need to sign that.
This one.
Yeah. Next is not on the agenda, but it was insurance. That's what we were doing this morning beforehand, to go over the renewal of our stop loss with McGowan. And we pending Mark's review as well on that. I think Marcy was getting that,
Getting the contract.
getting the contract. There's any questions about? No.
I'll move we approve the amount with the renewal for the stop loss.
I'll second that.
I have a motion and a second. To continue with the renewal of the contract for stop loss with McGowan, pending attorney approval. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Those the same, motion carries 3-0. Next is department reports, county highway superintendent. Morning, Ryan.
Good morning, commissioners. I got a couple of things. Pre-con for Bridge 143, that's 1050 South La Fountain. That's next week. Yeah, so we have pre-con starting next week. The concern obviously for that community in that area is the temporary bridge. I think we have all that resolved. We'll confirm all that on the 25th when we finish pre-con. 700 West, Rich Valley. I showed you pictures last time we were together. I got estimates in on what that's going to take to clean that. We're right now looking at what permits they might require for us. The goal is to have that done before we get into our spring rain. So we're going to try to move on that as quickly as possible. The only other thing I have is road school, and I have myself, superintendent, supervisor, and my sign tech all taking educational classes there. So other than that, that's all I have.
Perfect. Thanks for the update, Ryan. Hopefully we'll keep this in warm weather. I'm all for it. I know it does, but hopefully I'll fit it, you know. County sheriff.
Nothing to report, unless there's questions.
Is there some-
He has a title he'd like to get signed because they're trading this car into Cop Scare.
That,
Yeah.
yeah. Do we need to, you see my signature?
You
Just approve it.
I'll make a motion to, sign a certificate for the sale of house gear.
Second,
Have a motion and a second, so we can sign this certification for title for sale. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Those the same, motion carries 3-0. Pick it up after, I like the owl. County attorney.
I do have something. The claim against the county by our general contractor for the building of the jail is going to mediation on Thursday. I think Tyler's gonna go down with me to appear in person. We have to have somebody with authority to settle, if we even settle at all, and so I would ask that the commissioners vote and give Tyler the authority to settle the claim up to $125,000. That's what we retained from the contractor. Doesn't mean we have to give a dime or a penny at all, it's just somebody has to have authority, and we need to have probably authority up to the amount we think their claim could be, so.
Make a motion for Tyler to be our representative.
second,
I have a motion, a second, am I supposed to abstain from it since I'm the, okay.
You're getting nothing out of it.
I'm getting nothing out of this except for lose a Thursday, so, I said, I have a motion saying all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed the same, motion carries 3-0. Next is county coordinator and HR director. I don't think Marcy's in here, but she did have, instead of Greg. For the new jail, to put the hoods on. On the
The best.
the vents, cause we're getting snow and rain into them. So I have quotes, we reached out for 3 quotes, we only received 1 for the hoods, and we only seen 1 for the installation. So, the hoods cost was for 4 of them, $3,343.69 a piece, for a total of $13,374.76. That was for the quotes, or for the hoods, and then to install it was the only one we got back was from Atlas. And their price was $15,773. We had also reached out to Wabash Welding Services with no response, and Graves and Kokomo. And they never sent a quote back as well. So I think we're kind of time sensitive on this one. It's kind of filling up with snow and water, and it's probably not good on the systems. So I guess we need a motion and a. For each individual one, or.
It can be all together.
All together.
I'll move, we accept the quotes, even though I don't like it.
I don't like it either. I don't know where
I
to.
don't know
If
what,
anybody knows someplace else to look for bids, I would appreciate it. Comes to $29,147.76.
To install 4 hoods. And we wouldn't be able to do this again until for 2 weeks. If we were to. Pay for it. Seems like a lot.
Does the jail have a line item for that?
That would be a Ryan and Tyler question, and I don't. That maintenance
Do
fund.
they have maintenance?
Yeah, they had,
I don't know what they have. for
It's
their-
probably about. Well,
I didn't
no, it's
get
just
it.
started
It's,
this year.
Yeah, New Year.
That's right.
we'll see.
This goes back to
Yeah,
basically work we felt like should have already been completed.
I agree.
The original project, and now we're making up for it.
that's right. And then you're gonna take it out of your line item for something that you need. Is any-
Yeah.
Well, it's maintenance, so I
I
don't
think
know.
there's a lot of maintenance.
There's a line item in their budget, they don't have quite enough to cover it, so they'll have to either move money or do an additional. To cover that amount.
I mean, at some point, it's coming back to us. For maintenance regardless, but.
Yeah.
I would say maybe use that up first and then
The
can we do
council,
that or?
yeah, the council wants them. In the jail budget, so they'll know what's happening, so they'll just do an additional when they run out.
But we
So-
don't have enough even for this in that. Line item right now.
They do not. They're close. So they'll have to move some things around.
Was
to be
that
able to-
what, was that budget cut from last year? Was that the one that went from 50 to 40? Their maintenance budget? So yeah,
I only know what it
And I
is
wonder
this
if they
year.
did that because they didn't use a lot of it at the beginning. So they cut it and they. Might not should have.
well, it's something that we know we need to have for more next year. I don't think this is the end of the problems.
I don't think it is either.
So. Something for council to
That-
consider
That's not.
raising the maintenance for that fund.
Right. But they do have enough that they can move some things around and cover that amount.
We have a motion and a second, and then disdain them both, right, at the same time, because I don't like it. I'm just kidding. So it seems high. But nobody's responding back to us, so. Can't wait, so. I have a motion,
I'll second
a motion and a second. To approve. Swimmers and Atlas for the project at the jail. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same, motion carries 3-0.
at some point in the future, Tyler, if something comes up, you know, you'll just have to come back to us.
I would recommend a meeting with the maintenance person and making a list and doing
Yes.
additional appropriation all at once to council to to fund the projects.
I think we have a list started already, don't we, Tyler? We kind of came up with one last Friday. Quite a few things, so, okay. All right, county auditor, you don't have anything, do you?
Yeah, never. Have your accounts payable claims and allowances for dockets ending February the 9th and February 16th for your review and approval.
I'll make a motion to approve the claims and allowances for docket ending 2/9 and 2/16.
Second,
I have a motion, a second, to accept the accounts payable claims and allowances for docket in 2/9 and 2/16 of 2026. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Opposed, the same, motion carries 3-0. You want me to sign these two?
Right. Just so you know that.
Maybe this way,
I have your payroll claims and allowances, including the withholdings for your review and approval.
Make a motion to approve the payroll claims and allowances withholding.
second,
I have a motion and a second, pay the payroll claims allowances and withholdings for pay period ending in 1/31/2026. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, the same, motion carries 0.
I'm just reporting that the annual financial report has been completed and submitted into Gateway for your information.
Okay.
And here are your review items.
Is there any old business that needs to come before commissioners? Any ADA or Title VI concerns? On the review items, we have H&S Metals, IDEM, Poet, Biorefinery North Manchester, and then there are more letters, for the carbon capture as well up here. I don't know what the total is. It's gotta be a lot.
Oh, 28 letters. Oh, this time or total?
Total,
I can get you that next time.
yeah, if you put that on there next time, that'd be great. Anything else to come for the commissioners? We have a drainage board meeting following this at 10 AM. If not, I would entertain a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
second.
So I have a motion, a second to adjourn. All those in favor signify by saying aye.